Clark looks left, but he's going right. Short pass to Walmsley. Walmsley tries to spin out of the Cudjoe tackle, but Cudjoe showed his strength to bring down the front row. Last one. Clark gets it away to Whitby, fires it to Wellesby. Beautiful pass, Sailor's in. What a pass that was from Wellesby. Impressive stuff from Saints, and the early pressure pays off, but that was a wonderful, wonderful pass. Sailor finishes in the corner. Saints lead by 4.
Well, they try and pull you apart with their attacking shape, don't they? And you're right, Jack Wellesby with his 13th try assist of the year. Pressure. Look, he's a real powerhouse, Tarnham now. A real plus for Huddersfield.
Well, here's danger. Here's Lomax. Pull out wide. Here's Sailor. He's going to burn Swift. He's in again. Second try for Saints. Second try for Sailor. That was too easy from the scrum. And St.Helens have 2 tries in the opening 10 minutes. They lead by 10 points to 0.
Well, that right edge is absolutely lethal this year. 32 tries they've scored on the right edge, just 11 on the left. So, look, if you're doing your game plan on them and you're looking at your defence, you're going to be saying, look, they're absolutely red hot. The way that they create space, the way that they...
The Saints looking for another score here. 5 metres away. They'll swing it across to Lomax. Rolls the kick in. He's looking for Suriname. Was he taken out? The referee's going to...
So, Mill...
It won't be a penalty try, but Tane Milne is going in the bin.
Yeah, well, look, I think Saints, the way they're playing the game, they're pretty patient, aren't they? A bit of panic.
Tackle made 20 away. Murphy just ends up having a run himself. Offers the dummy. Tackled 10 away. Our Saints going back to that left, that right edge. Sailor. No, they're coming left. Lomax, little grubber kick for Suriname. Oh, did he get it down?
That left edge is so powerful, offers so much in attack. And again, you look at Johnny Lomax, he goes deep at the line, doesn't he? Pulls those defenders up, and then you spot the space behind.
Carry up towards the halfway line. Darryl Clark in at dummy half. Will get it away now. Gets it into the hands of Whitby. Whitby goes through. Support all around him. He's just got to pick his pass. Oh, he didn't pass it.
Oh.
He didn't. He had 5 with him. And he held on to it, Whitby. Here now the ball to Wellesby. Finds Lomax. Great pass, Suriname. Suriname keeps it alive. Here's Knowles. Puts a kick in for Wellesby. They're in. They won't be denied. Wellesby scores Saints' 4th of the night. Saints, sensational, scintillating form tonight. They lead by 20 points to 0.
You mentioned before the likes of Morgan Knowles and the skills that he's got. You just look at that kick. Nice little delicate kick from Morgan Knowles. And Jack Wellesby pushing up in support, just hunting down that loose ball.
To come to the Giants' defence. Right at the end of the half. Here is Whitby. Little step, gets it away. Wellesby bounces off one. He's kicked for Lomax. He's going to get there. Lomax, if he grounded it, it's a 5th try for Saints.
At this point, Lomax has touched the ball. And then there is separation between the arm and the ball.
They were cut open again, the Giants. But this time, they get the run of time for them to use the full. They might not need the full 6. Need a little bit more than that, you feel, to break down this Saints defence. Wilson is tackled. Now he's fighting to play the ball. Now it'll be a penalty. And someone's in the bin. Yellow card coming out here. And it is a sin binning for St. Helens. Walmsley it is, trying to defence. Wolford now uses the decoy, gets it away to Rush, finds Lollahere. Lollahere's in! Is he? Oh, he's been held up. He's been held up.
The ball is up, the ball is up, the ball remains up. I have a decision.
Alex Walmsley fresh on the field from his sin bin.
Ball to Rush. Rush sends it high. This is going to be allowed to bounce by... And it bounces kindly to Halsall. Halsall wants to get a kick away. He loops it up to Ashton Golding. Fires it back to Lollahere. It's off the cuff. This is where Lollahere can exceed. Gets it away. Finds Clune. Dumps it back to Ashton Golding. Ashton Golding puts the kick in. It's a decent kick. It's not going to run dead. Oh, it did. It did. Just an inch too long. Who cut the grass this morning?
Just too much on that. But you know what, don't they look better? Wow, they're going to go away, Jack Wellesby.
Wellesby's away, he's got support, he's inside, he's not going to need it. Wellesby goes 80 metres. Saints score again. The kick an inch too far at one end, and Wellesby races the length of the John Smiths. And St.Helens' dominance over the Giants will continue. 26 points to 0.
We'll say so many times, don't we, about this Saints side. The transition to switch from defence to attack and play the game at some speed. You think all of a sudden that Ash goal is going to maybe force another set of 6. Unfortunately, it's just too much on it. And Jack Wellesby gets hold of the ball and managed to go from one end of the field to the other.
On his opposite number. And the Giants now find Cudjoe. Gets it away to Clune. Clune finds Lola-Haya. Lola-Haya gets it away. Bibby! 50th appearance for the Giants, and he's over.
Just that little nudge in the chest, just enough.
Wrapped up and by. Here is Wellesby. Wellesby just standing, pondering, looking. Gets it away now to Sirenen. Dumps it back to Wormsley. Route 1 Wormsley. Powers his way to the posts. Last one for Saints. Which way are they going? They're going to the left. Here is Lomax. Quick hands, Wellesby. Beautiful, beautiful. And it's a great try, Murphy. Flying finish. Saints in again. Brilliant hands. Wonderful finish. Saints score again. They lead by 32 points to 4.
Well, Lewis Murphy gets the reward, doesn't he, for putting pressure on Jacob Gagai, which forced the error, which then led to this field position.
Again, they're messing about down at the ruck area. Here goes Whitby. Oh, beautiful pass. Dagnall, can he get to the line? Would have been a debut try. His heart would have been in his mouth there, but he's tackled a couple of metres away. Ball back in field to Wellesby, whose handling has been sensational. Here they go across the field now. Short pass, Sirenen's in. Sirenen scores. It's a double for him. And there are a few boos around the John Smiths here. Saints are running riot. Sirenen with a double. And it's job done for Saints. They are going 4th in the Super League.
Yeah, well, there's just how many options that they've got, isn't it? The number of tries that they've scored today.
It's the opening 10 minutes, Tristan Staylor. We'll get Terry's player of the match in a short while. Here goes Saints again, looking for more points here. Here goes Whitby, gets it away. Here's Wellesby. Wellesby slices through. And Jack Wellesby has a hat-trick for St.Helens, who are going through the gears now. And they are putting Huddersfield to the sword.
Well, Huddersfield now have got no answers, have they? Jack Wellesby, just too much speed, too much vision. Manages to go over for another 4 points.